Fair trade in the Kenyan market is over 20 years old, but that's from the producer side of it. So mainly the products that have been produced as fair trade have been for export. So what we've done now is introduced fair trade as a consumable here in the Kenyan market. And we're encouraging consumers to buy products that have the fair trade mark on them. And because when you buy a product that has a fair trade mark on it, you're supporting the producer of that product, in that the money that they get back from that in terms of premiums they use for developmental activities back in their home region.
Then you have the cheese getting into the tea bag, and then it's heat sealed. Then the tea bag will just get out.
This is actually a new concept where you're packing teas at source, and once you pack at source, then you get to the supplier, to the consumer directly. Very fresh teas and quality teas. That these teas, in terms of fair trade, they have been produced in a very ethical way and very fairly. That the employees are not being harassed, they're being taken care of. You're taking care of the environment, and you're able to link the market of our teas to the consumers.
Tumepata kupata ruhusa ya kuuza majani karibu. Tukajiunga pamoja, tukasaidiwa na wale tunawaita FAIRTRADE. Tujenge center dogo na karibu na watu. Kwa sababu tulikuwa tunaenda safari ndefu na kurudi saa karibu zote zikamalizikia hapo. Sasa hapo ni kama kupewa mali. Maana mimi nakata hapa naweka hapa. Sasa wasaa yangu ile yote ilikuwa inapotea, hata chai yenyewe imeongezeka. Ile tunakataka mwaka tuliongeza kwa sababu ya kutoenda na kutorudi. Pia trade hao wale watupatia pesa kujenga hii, tena wametupatia nyingine ya kutega nyuki. Tumekubaliana kila mkulima na mwenye mradi huo weda hapa akapata msinga.
We are introducing fair trade using the concept of Love Africa, Buy Fair. That is our slogan. And that's because fair trade is a global movement. It's not just a Kenyan movement. And there are products that the raw materials will come from other parts of Africa and sell in the Kenyan market. There are products that will come from the Kenyan market and sell in from the Kenyan producers and sell in other markets.
I'm a beneficiary of that project which is installing these GCOs through fair trade. We have been assisted. I was trained to install the same and to mobilize other farmers. We're going to get our factory to take the team through fair trade.
Nituonete bata wa riko riri to keirwo ni fair trade ogwo bure riu kuma rira to keirwo uhuthiri wa ngũ ni munini muno ona riu nditemaga miti no kuhurura riu tena ogwo gutongoko ngiruga.
It is quite time saving, economical, and in fact it is saving trying to save the environment.
We realize that buying firewood from our farmers is not sustainable. In the long run, we'll have to look for other sources of firewood. That's why we came up with this wood lot. These are 200 acres of eucalyptus, all planted, and they're maturing. Maybe in the next 2-3 years, we shall be harvesting the firewood. This project is jointly funded by the Unity Factory and Fair Trade. And this is one of the benefits that you can see of being Fair Trade certified and getting the premiums from Fair Trade.
Premiums can be used by the producers to plow back into their business. For example, that's why you see in the collection center, they've put water tanks, they've smartened the place up, they've put chain link fences, which is basically plowing back into the business, making the amenities so much better. The basic principle of fair trade is that we have fair prices for our producers. There is a basic minimum price from which a basic minimum price that the product cannot be bought under. So if the market goes down beyond that price, fair trade products will still be bought at that minimum price. If the market prices go up, then you buy the products at the market price. So it's a win-win for the producer.
One of the advantages of fair trade is that we only work with farmers that are organised. So they're organised in groups. And because they're organised in groups, as soon as you start working with them on projects such as on climate change, it gets to a larger number. Or they're working with groups where they've already got trainers within those groups identified. So a real advantage, and the reason we partner up with other organisations a lot and they want to partner with us, is because of this organisation.